Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson.
And after dropping the last one against this team, they're looking for payback. They certainly don't want to get swept.
No, you never want to lose both games of a season series. They should have plenty of motivation to win this one tonight.
Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Edwards. Sinks it from distance. Edwards got 5 points.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Haliburton left side. Here's Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Haliburton.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Edwards. And Claxton throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Haliburton. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Walker for 3. And he buries his first look.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Haliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
And Edwards slams it in.
And right there, Edwards with a great dribble move to create space.
Pass to Haliburton. Outside Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Edwards. No good. A bit long that time.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Drives to the hoop. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Turner, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
McDaniels up top. Pass to Edwards. From the arc. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Nembhard. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Haliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set up his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now here's Haliburton. Inside. Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Here's Edwards. Driving in. Misses from close range. Pacers trail by 5. Moving it up. Here's Turner.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set. Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Indiana on offense. Siakam outside. Siakam the screen. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Takes a 3. Kamari, that's good.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
There's 39 seconds left now in the first quarter.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Exum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Pacers trail by 10. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Will it go? Jams it in off a great move.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Right wing. And here's Shepherd for 3. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
What a huge...
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to Edwards. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. And Halliburton turning on the speed.
And the coaching staff wants Halliburton to take advantage of easy scoring opportunities, including finishing in transition.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Halliburton outside. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
A nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
Pass to Claxton. Now Edwards to the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Halliburton. Wow, what a strong flush from Halliburton.
Oh, Tyrese. That is how you complete a drive.
Screen by Claxton. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Walker. Shoots over Jackson. Walker's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Claxton. All alone. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Nembhard with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Nembhard, good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Claxton up top. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assists.
And here are the Pacers now. It's a 5-point game. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
Oh, tenacious stuff from Halliburton, making his shot while absorbing a foul.
Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Out of bounds, it'll be Pacers ball. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Turner. The 3 is up. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. On the wing, Daniels hits the trifecta.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal. I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
It's Edwards with a drive. It's stolen by Halliburton. Going inside. Here's Walker. Rejected by Claxton. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And Indiana with some changes. Siakam outside. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this one. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Here's Dunn. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Pass to Drummond. Exum outside. Here's Jovic. No made baskets yet. Yes, it's good.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
And that one drops.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Exum attacking. Pass to Jovic. Shot clock at 5. Back to Exum. Drains the triple. Exum's got 5. 11 seconds left in the first half. There's Nesmith with the 3. Got it up. He's off on that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Nembhard outside. From downtown. Rebounded by Kamari.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And he banks in the layup. He's got 13.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Haliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Some changes for Minnesota. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Edwards looking for an opening. Offline with a 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Over to the wing. Here's Turner. Back to Mathurin. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3. Mathurin's got his second basket.
Yeah, setting up one of their best shooters, Mathurin does not disappoint.
Pass to Claxton. Mathurin with a rebound. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Haliburton. Again, Indiana.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Jackson outside. Sinks the tray. Jackson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, modern-day big men can hit threes and guard multiple positions. That's Jaren Jackson. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA?
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
Edwards. Look at Edwards just slashing his way to a strong finish.
Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. 26 points for him. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Pacers trail by 7. Haliburton looking for an opening. Pass to Walker. Wing shot on the way. Down it goes, and a great assist by Haliburton. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
On the take, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
On the wing, Nembhard. And the layup is good off the glass. Nembhard's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Walker with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Outside Mathurin. from behind the arc. The shot won't fall.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Daniels. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Daniels. Oh, stolen by Turner. Haliburton outside. Outside Mathurin. To the middle. Nembhard outside. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Now here's Edwards. 32 points in the game for him. .102 left in the third. Into the lane. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. Benedict Mathurin picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
Minnesota leading by 10. Out to the right wing. Here's Jovic. Hits a three-pointer. Jovic has got 5 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Dunn. No good from outside. Right side, Nesmith. To stop the drought. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Exum outside. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting what... Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Nembhard. Walker sets a screen from the corner. And the shot no good. A bit short. Outside Edwards. Up top Jackson. They get it again.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Back to Mathurin. Outside for Haliburton. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Offline from the top of the key. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
The Timberwolves lead by 10. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Daniels. The kick out to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. Minnesota again missing. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Turner. Haliburton with the ball. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
What a release. Haliburton getting rid of it.
It's Edwards with a drive. On the wing, Daniels. Minnesota again missing. Nembhard outside. Haliburton outside. The teardrop. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Haliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
And both free throws good for Haliburton. The Timberwolves lead by 6. It's Edwards with a drive. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Jackson for 3. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates. And nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, what you have to love about Edwards is his drive. This is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done.
Here's Haliburton. Pass to Turner. Fires it from 18. Hits the front of the rim and out.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Here's Edwards. The shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Outside Mathurin. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Daniels. Here's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert. But we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren. Yeah, that's a good sign for McDaniels. They need him to shoot with confidence.
Haliburton left side. Outside Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. The shake. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. The Pacers pull it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Offensive rebound. Walker hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Timberwolves.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Here's Minnesota. And so it's Minnesota. Easy.